Right, I'm going to show you how to remove this center console area here, the radio, the slidey out tray, the cigarette lighter. Oh, look, into I didn't even know that switch. There we go. That's what a pro I am. Right, handy if you want to like fit a sat nav and you want to get onto the ignition live, the wires behind here. Also handy if you want to upgrade the speakers, which we're doing. So it's part of removing the dash. But I'll put a link at the end to the next part of the sequence. But for now, we're going to focus on this. What tools have I got? I don't know, I've got that one. Right, we've got a little lever plasticky tool. I've got a little screwdriver. And I've got a T10. It's a really small tool, so I think it's T10. Right then. Okay, so here we go. Right, where are we going to start? So, basically, let's have this drawer out. So let's have the radio out. So, if you've got a radio, make sure you've got a radio code. If you've got the original smart one. And the original smart one, you have to get like 2 little radio removal tools, pull them in, and then you can pull the whole radio fascia out like this. But mine hasn't got those, okay? So mine is coming out. And then on the back of my stereo, I've got an aerial lead, I've got a disconnect. Again, we haven't got the original smart one in here. And then this plug here just wriggles out, I believe. Ugh. I think, yeah, you might have to press that down there. Look. Got that, George?
Yep.
Right, so there we go. One head unit. Put that up there. Right. Okay, this drawer is quite a tricky one to remove. This slide out drawer. And what you've got, you can start to see at the back there a little bit of a slot. And what you've got to do is you've got to lever down. You can lever with your screwdriver. I'll show you when it comes out a bit better. And that's got that side. Then the other side, you just lever that down. And what you're doing is you're levering down on this bit here. Can you see that moving down there? And that, because at the moment it stops on that little ramp there. But by levering it down, you can push the ramp down and that comes out. Yeah, you got that, George?
Yep.
Right, and go. Get rid of that. Gone. Right. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to remove this little bit at the top here. Now, you can sort of come in from the back here and get under there and pull that out like that, right? And then careful because it's got some wires on it. Now, these wires these connectors are a little bit tricky to get out. If I just malhandle the wires, you'll see you've got this little slopey bit coming down here and this little slopey bit coming down there, and they're stopping the connector. The connector wants to shoot out that way. So what you've got to do is you sort of got to push the connector out and push. So I'm going to push on that one. There you go. There's that, just a little bit. All right. And I've got to try and do the same on this other one. All right. And then that gets that out. So let me get that connector out of the way. And so yeah, it's these little bits here, these little arms that are just stopping it. They're obstructing the, and so you just have to push them out of the way. Does that come up right on the camera?
Yep.
Yep. And then the same deal is here, exactly the same, just a bigger connector. So you got to sort of get it in the right position. Let me see if I can just handle it here. Right, so I'm going to push with my thumb on that, and then I'm going to push with the screwdriver on there. I did go a little bit far when I was practicing this, and it's sort of, you don't want to get the connector too skewed because you make the second one harder to do. Right, like I've done here by the looks of it. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's that first one gone back on now. See, I've got it too, you don't want to go too far. This is the trickiest bit of the job, I've got to be honest. Oh, what's that other one gone back on now? Am I chasing my tail here? Come on. Nice. If he goes too much of an angle, he's a pain to get. Go on, we can do this. Right, that one. Right then. Let me let's have a go at doing this. Ah! Right then. Come on. I'm not going to be defeated. Oh, he's gone up there. Right, no, he'll be alright.
Oh,
he's over it, but he's still fighting me though, and he doesn't want to come off at all. Alright, I think I've made that look immensely hard. Right, okay, so there's the little hazard warning, heated something or other switch. That's all gone. Right, we got that. Right, now what I've done for everyone, because I'm nice, like that. I've coloured the screws you've got to remove in orange. Right, so let's start unscrewing. So yours won't be orange on your car, but it's just to try and make them a bit clearer in the video. Because black screws on a black plastic dash don't help much. Now I have to give some, that's right George, you move out the way if it's in the way of the camera. Right, there we go. Now all these screws are the same. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this handy pot we've just generated. Look, I'm going to throw everything in it. Right, while I've got my handy pot on the go. Right, we've got to remove these radio buttons. Now all the screws are the same, I just said that. All these knobs, 1, 2, 3, 4, are all the same. I'm going to put them in the middle position. Right, there we go. Middle, 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 then I'll know where to find them all again. Right, and then you just pull on these. Right, and it doesn't matter which way around. When you put them back, they're symmetric, so it could go that way or that way. And when you go to put them back, you can just see the white bit inside there. You can see a little white square, probably can't on the camera, and they just go back in. So there you go. There's one. Just be brave. 2. Right. 3. And you'll notice again, like they're all the same. 1, even though they go in different positions and that. They're all, if I put them the same, look at that, all the same. And the 4th one, you have to believe me, I ain't going to show you he's the same. Right, okay. Whew. Right then, we're doing good, we're doing good. We've got 7 screws to get out in all, and we've done 2. Let's do this little badger here. He was hiding under that pull-out tray, but now we've got the pull-out tray out, we've got him. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, next 2. Right. See in there, George, can you see that one?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, there you go. You wouldn't have been able to see him if I hadn't made him orange. Alright. I'm trying to get some praise from everybody here. Right. Alright, there you go. And there's another one in exactly the same position under here somewhere. I can't even see it. Oh, is he in there, George? I've got to get out the car now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm too old to do this. Right, here we go. Right. Now I'm guessing this will be the same for a left-hand drive and right-hand drive smart car. For those of you unfortunate enough to be driving on the wrong side of the road. Right, there we go, that's it. Right in. Whew, what we're doing, how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more to find. Now the other 2 are up under here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, George is going to have to get out of the car now. Come on, George. I'll have done one of them by the time you get out. Right, here we go. Wait. Oh, I got him. Oh, I can't get on it. Right, there we go. Right then. Right, that should be it. So in our little tub of joy, we should have 4 buttons and 7 screws, all the same. Right. There you go. There you go. So that's that. So there we go. That's what you should have left over. Right. Now, this should. Now, be careful at the bottom. We've got the. Okay, I'm going to get these bits off the top, and this little. You need to lift the bottom up like that, and then get this little light guard. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. There's this little lighty thing under here. Can you see that? That gets stuck on the back, so that's why you have to lift it up. Right, and let's just. What's got stuck? These side bits are getting stuck on something now. Oh. Hold on. What's that getting stuck on? Oh. What's that last screw? He's got stuck up behind the dash there. Is he going to come out that way? I'm making this look well tricky. Where's that got stuck? There we go. I don't know where he got stuck behind the dash. Right, and then down here you will see we have got. There we go. Look, we can get all the radio connections out the way, and you can see what's happening now. So we have got the cigarette lighter. Don't disconnect it from here because they've given you a handy little plug halfway along. So if you want to tap into some ignition live, that's your point to do it. And you have to push that little bit there in, and that should then, if I've got it right, See, so by pushing that tab there, you release that from that one, and this one here just pulls out the back of that. That's the interior light with a switch that I didn't even know switched. That just pulls. It's just got a little ramp. You've got to pull it off. There's no special sort of lever to do that. And there we go. Center console removed. And I'll do the next part of the process, removing the dash, and we'll put the little link. George, do the pointy thing up there, and that'll be the next bit. So we've already done the steering wheel, and George will do the pointy bit if you want to know how to take the steering wheel off. That's there. Good luck.